Tourism is here to build our country, making it better for the world to see. Oh, we're making connections, moving ahead, improving the products and giving you the best. Tourism today. We're moving ahead. Tourism every day, yeah.
Hello and welcome to Tourism Today, your passport to the world of hospitality. I'm your host, Michelle Malcolm. Coming up in the show tonight, it's all about the Miss Universe pageant, which concludes on August 23rd here in the Bahamas after 3 exciting weeks. We'll take a look at how the Bahamas came to be host country of the Miss Universe pageant. We'll examine the real impact of hosting such a prestigious event. Miss Bahamas Universe Kiara Sherman talks about her role as host queen. The reigning Miss Universe, Diana Mendoza, reflects on her life in the spotlight. And the Miss Universe contestants get a taste of island life. All that and more on the other side of the break, so stay with us. Tourism Today will be right back after this.
Be there to welcome the 88 beauties from around the world when they arrive on our spectacular shores. Plan to attend all the Miss Universe events, including the pageant finals on August 23rd. Tickets can be purchased from box offices located at the Sheraton Nassau Beach Resort and the Atlantis Paradise Island, or you can call us at 363-6601. Tickets are also available online at www.tourismtoday.com.
Welcome back. The Bahamas is making history this month as the smallest country to ever host a Miss Universe pageant. Beauty queens from more than 80 countries around the world began arriving here in late July and have spent the past 3 weeks learning more about what makes the Bahamas so special. However, the journey to hosting this grand event began long before, as both the public and private sectors came together to woo one of the world's most prestigious pageants to our shores. Pageant fans first heard that it would be held in Croatia, and then their attention shifted to Las Vegas when it was learned that that city was vying for the job. Suddenly in early March, the announcement came out of nowhere that the Bahamas would play host to the 2009 Miss Universe pageant. Says Miss Universe organization president Paula Shugart, the decision boiled down to perfect timing.
We've had such a successful event with Miss Teen last year, and really last summer we started to consider it. We've been speaking quite a bit throughout the months, and it just seemed that the infrastructure's in place. It will be a very easy event. It's easy for us. We're so close by, and we'll be able to really set up a great event, and the timing seems just perfect.
The Bahamas moved quickly when it learned that there was an opening to bid for the right to host the Miss Universe pageant. As Kerzner International Bahamas president and managing director George Marcantonis explains, the cause was helped by a relationship that had already been established between the Miss Universe organization and the Atlantis Paradise Island Resort.
I think that we were able to get an opportunity to have the door cracked open for us because of these relationships. I admire very much how the government and the ministry reacted as soon as they knew that we might have this opportunity. One thing led to another. This partnership was made up of not only the ministry but also all of the promotion boards and Atlantis, and frankly I've just got goosebumps. I'm so delighted for the country that we finally got this big event here. The deal was actually consummated 5 minutes before we came into this press conference. We were all sitting upstairs in our Atlantis offices. Now that shows you when everyone gets together, we can cut through all the bureaucratic nonsense because we all have one common cause. This is a common cause for the whole country.
Tourism Director General Vernice Joaquin describes winning the bid as a real coup for the Bahamas.
We feel that now is the time, for all kinds of good reasons. We were able to get the private sector to become real, genuine partners with us on this. Otherwise, we couldn't have pulled it off. I think that everything just came together very, very nicely. I think the stars were aligned in our favor for a change, and so we're absolutely delighted to be able to host this event this year.
We're not just an event that drops in. We require the partnership with the host country. We require the partnership with the government. We require a partnership with the people, because this is a one-time opportunity to really showcase a country. So it's unique in that we have to have that partnership, and the program is better as a result of all of the people participating in it.
The Bahamas may be the smallest destination to ever host the pageant, but it is not short on experiences to offer the contestants and all those traveling with them. The planned events will be completely different and unique, particularly because it is the Bahamas.
I was amazed. I didn't realize how small the country is, and yet it is so well organized and so much is in place, and I think it'll be, there's so much to offer. One of the things we ran into, it's a 3-week period, and there's so much to show. All of these young women that are going to be coming here from around the world, if anything, we're going to have to try to figure out what we have to cut out of the events because there's so much to do.
As for the benefits for the destination, Ms. Shugart knows firsthand how huge they can be, having worked on the Hawaii Host Committee in 1998.
We were just starting our website at the time. In those days, we used to maybe get 35,000 hits a month for our regular tour site. The night of the Miss Universe contest, the night it aired, our servers shut down at 5 million. So you could measure that impact immediately. So you know that you're going to be driving people to a site. You know people are going to be curious about what they're seeing on television.
Given that it's on a Sunday night, it's the first time this event has returned to a Sunday night in a couple of years. It has been on a Saturday night or Friday night where television viewership is not as high. So a Sunday night is really a good achievement for us. And so we're very, very optimistic that we will get even more viewership because it is in the Bahamas. It's not in, some place where the time difference matters and all of that. We're in the same time zone as a lot of the potential viewers. So it's a very exciting opportunity for us to take advantage of the fact that this event is going to be held here, to do some major promotional activities. We have to be smart about this opportunity and take full advantage of it across a broad spectrum online through NBC and all of its many, many affiliates abroad, more than 185 countries. And so we're very excited about the tremendous potential for this event, and if we don't tap into that potential, then shame on us.
For George Marcantonis, this is about sowing a seed, which he believes we will harvest later on.
Last year it was televised live or tape delayed to over 180 countries. What we may not have said in this, we issued last year, I'm told, 750 media credentials from around the world. 40% of those came from the United States. Even if we're not televised, there is going to be press, talk, photos, and energy about the Bahamas. We can never buy that for the fee that we're going to do to stages. Now, if at the same time we can have an energetic month in our country, have people employed, create action where there is none, because this August was going to be quiet anyway, as a whole month, showcase things like the Exumas, Grand Bahama, Nassau, and all the places that people just don't know about, these best kept secrets that I keep talking about, I think that's where we gain.
The Miss Universe organization is excited about the telecast.
It'll be completely different from last year. Last year we were a world away in Vietnam, and so it's always nice to follow up with something completely different, and we just love it here. We have such a great relationship with the Bahamas, and for us, we're excited about it. So we really felt on a personal level that the telecast will just be an amazing event for us.
By all accounts, the 2009 Miss Universe pageant is expected to be a grand success. As for how that will impact the future relationship between the islands of the Bahamas and the Miss Universe organization, Ms. Shugart says she's always open to the future.
We're just very, very excited about this event right now and focusing on what we need to do. There's a lot of work to be done before August, so I'm fully confident everybody's in place and we'll do an amazing job. So we're focusing on that, and obviously we have a wonderful relationship here, and we're always open to the future.
While there will be an obvious impact on the economy of the Bahamas as a result of the Miss Universe pageant, the overall impact will be far more reaching. Kendall Major takes a look on how hosting this pageant will benefit the Bahamas.
Increased visitor arrivals and massive exposure are what the Miss Universe pageant offers to the Bahamas. By all measures, the Miss Universe pageant is a huge event which will have a direct impact on the economy.
The Miss Universe organization will be bringing almost 400 people themselves as staff and crew and makeup and costumers and production people and camera people, and I mean a lot of people accompany this event. This is a huge event.
Director General of Tourism Vernice Joaquin explains that apart from the Miss Universe crew